It's a bad lip reading one.
I'll be lip right now. Alright, from the time. At least I remembered this time.
But that
I have to make a
seagull's gonna
checklist.
peck you in the knees. You made a checklist?
No, I need to make a checklist.
Oh.
Turn the mic on. Turn the mic on.
Let's just put her hanging right there, just in case.
It's silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we should.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Gino, and I'm back with.
Come
on, man.
We
We're working on
What's
this.
up, everybody? How you doing?
I'd rather you introduce yourself.
I'm gonna introduce me. So there I am, Drew Styles. Everybody ready to rock and roll? I always am.
That's a lot of style.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, damn, he's getting.
I know. What are you doing
You
over
gotta
there?
relax, man. You
Strike
gotta
the pose.
Hey, this is the sofa, not the strip pole.
Something special for the lady.
The lady?
The lady.
Is
I'm
it?
married. I can't be missing.
I know what you did. That's
Yeah, I caught that. And then here's
Hey, you forgot my name?
No, I'm letting you
Charles.
guys
My name is Charles.
in case you come up with other names.
I got one, man. I got. Come on.
Drew
Man.
threw me off last time.
Hey, I figured Drew Styles is a good one. Let's keep it going.
Hey, that's what we'll call
It's
you,
fine.
Drew Styles.
I'm good.
You be called whatever you want,
I'm gonna
man.
go ahead and just take whatever works. And if people don't like it,
So
comment
pull them
below.
britches.
Call me.
I called that. He said, "Yeah, y'all young bucks."
Come on, y'all. Make sure.
Did you get a nickname?
No.
Not at all.
Still Charles.
Still Charles.
It's on my birth certificate.
That's the one they gave him.
Yeah.
Wait,
one he used.
Steel Charles?
Still. That sounds
Blue Steel
That'd be
Charles.
weird. Like you get your birth certificate from your parents, you know, when you finally become an adult or
Yeah.
something. And it's like Steel Charles.
Well, and I want to thank, or welcome everybody back to another episode of The World is Flat. Is that the French horn?
That's when you have a little speedy like flat.
But, you know, it's the sofa, not the world is flat. We were talking about that earlier because people believe the world is flat.
For
Is
some
the world
reason-
flat?
Man, I don't know what the fuck the world is, man. All I know is I gotta go to work. I gotta make some money and fucking pay this motherfucking house bill.
If it gets us a bunch of views, I'll pretend the world is flat.
I think you guys are hyped. You guys are worried about that.
I'm just saying, you know, we might as well. It seems to work for some
That is
folks.
huge on YouTube
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
I know.
We can go ahead and just
The
start.
world is freaking round. That's what I'll tell you.
I'm gonna tell you this
In a
room.
circle on a platter.
No,
Now, a map is flat.
this room is round. Y'all don't see it though. Y'all don't see
Yeah,
it.
that's my vision. That's
Y'all don't see it.
reflects
Y'all
on
don't see
light.
how round this room is.
She's like, what have I started?
But the world is flat
What were
with
you guys
round
drinking?
objects.
What
on
were
it.
you guys drinking before we started?
I was
this?
drinking some delicious.
No, I
Sprite?
was just.
quenched his thirst.
Some delicious thirst quencher. We like to call it Spritite.
Spritite, man.
Apparently, like I can't remember some commercials or what have you, and that's what I used to call it, and that's what I continue to call it after this, up to this day, rather. So there you go. That's what made me think the world is flat and the room is round.
Hey, I do want to bring up that Drew got recognized from the last episode of the.
Oh, yeah,
Internet
that's right.
famous.
That's right.
Go ahead, boy.
I ran into a place and
So you were like running?
yeah, literally
Hey, guys.
ran. I was like,
You
They're like,
ran in
"Hey."
place?
I ran in place.
How did you
And
get
somebody
there?
was like, man, that running in place reminds me a lot of the sofa. Hey, have I seen you on the sofa? And I was like, yeah, I run in place on the sofa. And no, it was
Oh,
more
this is
of
where
a-
you do the take? And it's just on the side.
And then him laying on the sofa with another guy. I know you from the
like-
sofa.
Like,
How
how
stories
did
they
any of this
telling right
happen?
now?
How did any of this happen? No, But no, just going to my local comic book shop and happened to get recognized immediately. I don't know if it was too long after the first episode posted, and just got to say hello and make sure to impart some very special advice. And I want to make sure everyone listens very carefully to me.
Oh, that.
Let's
Keep
get
them pennies
real.
out your mouth. Keep them pennies out your mouth. These pennies are no good for you. I'm gonna tell you right now.
That reminds me of South Park. You're chef.
Hey, y'all kids. Hey now, children. Keep those
children.
pennies out your mouth.
Was it Chef's chocolate ball?
Well, now it sounds like I'm saying something else. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a literal thing.
Just trying to make sure we keep it PG.
Oh, strict PG. We're fine.
PG.
Freaking fine.
That ain't happened last time.
That's true.
Well, it wasn't rated R, was it?
Well, it was at least
We
PG
dropped a lot of
13.
F's and
Yeah, that's PG, isn't it?
Still monetized. Still monetized. Okay.
monetized.
Specialized.
Specialized.
Hey, but what I did want to talk about was, I think our first thing we'll talk about is, I was talking about this at work one day, and we were talking about the worst jobs that we've ever had. So, I'm talking about real jobs, not.
Oh,
like,
damn.
No, not like
I was like,
not like blow
Busted
jobs
jokes.
or.
I wasn't even going there. Damn.
Like, all right. You went way dirtier than I was
I
planning.
don't know, you guys are getting a little too comfortable on
You
camera.
got the
now.
rated R.
I think you I was like,
Rated R.
I was literally talking about work. You talking about some other kind of work.
I was talking
I'm
about
just saying.
I was talking about putting flyers on the front of cars and stuff like that. That's not real
You
work.
be doing
Is
that
that what
shit?
you did?
Yeah, I had at some point in my life.
Like you're the
You
guy.
motherfucker.
We did that.
You're the
Oh,
guy that
oh,
were mad at.
You
Oh.
did it with me.
What? You two motherfuckers. Shit.
Back
hate that
back
shit.
at night.
Back at night?
No, it wasn't at night. It was
Oh.
it was in the dead of winter, is what I mean to say. But back in the dead of winter, we put some flyers on
I don't remember
on
that.
some stuff. You don't remember that?
Uh-uh.
We were little kids running around there.
Damn, little kid, who exploited y'all?
It was some dude in a van. He was just, we sat out there, made 50 bucks.
Sure, I went to counseling for this.
Oh no! You had a much worse time than I did.
That's why I can't eat gummy bears man.
Oh man!
Without
Oh,
crying.
damn, that sucks. You're missing out.
Just
Every
switch,
time I
are
have
the
gummy
greatest.
bears, I cry.
switch to jelly babies.
Hey,
You'll
man.
be okay.
Every time that
Do what you gotta
cartoon
do.
came on, I got a little emotional.
Gummy bears.
What is wrong with him?
No, I seriously don't remember
You
that.
don't remember that? Okay, well it was a long time ago. That's all.
Job
I
was that
remember.
bad, huh?
No, I do remember when I was a kid that we'd sell door-to-door candy. Have you guys ever done that?
Yeah, I got the candy and I kept on trying to give it back. They told me I had to sell it, so I sold like 3 or 4 bars, and then they forgot to get them back from me, so I didn't bring them to school that day.
Damn. Trick or
And-
treat.
Well, no, that's the thing is I was like, I don't want these things anymore. They're just sitting in here like tempting me the whole time, and then at some point they just were like, I was like, oh, well, do you want these candy bars back? And they're like, oh, that was like 2 weeks ago. We don't really care. So I had this whole bag of candy bars in my room that I was afraid to eat. I felt guilty. It was just like,
They gonna come
I didn't
for him
sell
like, oh,
these.
now you owe us.
These are for charity. Are they gonna want these back? They said they don't, but what if they decide they want them back?
Hey,
And then-
I just
I don't
want
know
to say
if they
that
don't.
you're pretty young.
Oh yeah, like 12.
That's a lot of pressure for a 12.
It's a lot of pressure. You need to sell these.
I
candy
see why you're stressing a lot.
There you go. That's a lot to. That's a lot to
Candy bars. Damn.
Like I tried to give them to mom, and she said she couldn't take them anymore.
I don't think I ever had stress like that.
Oh man, I was a stressed out kid, so that was a little too much for my heart to do that job as a kid.
So wait a minute, the flyer thing was your worst job?
Well, that wasn't my worst. That was just
What was your worst job?
well, I wouldn't say the worst. It was the job I enjoyed the least, which was
Yeah, I mean you don't have to say names either, just in
Yeah,
case you want to burn bridges
Oh,
and you
yeah.
have to go back.
Well, you
I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go back to the Julius.
I was
I'm not
19.
going back. I was 19.
Dude, no, seriously, when
19,
I
at the
watched
Julius,
that, I
cracking
was
up.
rolling. Because you legitimately explain every single detail.
Oh, is that how this is going?
Hey, I was asked a question, and I am honest.
So yeah, very honest. Yeah, very detailed too.
There we go. That's the other problem with me. I'm just saying, no, it's gotta happen.
No, but you don't have to say any names.
I
Like
understand.
you just keep it short and
Yeah.
straight, or you don't want to incriminate
A
yourself. You don't have
business
to.
where oranges were involved. That's all I'm gonna say.
Your boss's name was Julie.
Well, I always ended up with a lot of
Hail Caesar.
huge containers of that stuff. So like, if you ever wanted to have like more Orange Julius than necessary, that was a great job because.
So you worked at Orange.
Okay,
Juice.
so
I'm just gonna.
okay, so
yeah.
I need to know if this is true or not.
Okay.
I don't know if this is true. Did they crack raw eggs?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
That is
You don't like raw
disgusting.
eggs?
Hell no. So you get something else, homeboy.
So
That's a
every
bad idea.
video we learn that what Charles doesn't like. So he doesn't like cats. He doesn't like eggs.
I'm gonna need to like my own rant spread. Hey, boys and
No
girls.
cats, no eggs.
I'm gonna tell you what annoys me today.
Well,
Young buck.
hey, have you ever tried to drink a raw egg?
It's gross.
Yeah, no, I've tried.
Yeah,
I
they're
can't.
like
I
those
can't
sit
swallow
right
I
it.
think the human glottis is not meant to consume
Yeah.
You
raw
say
material.
glottis?
Glottis. That's that area there to
And the pips.
make us hit. I mean, not
So I
trying to
was
judge
like,
you.
What? Midnight train to Georgia.
Yeah, seriously, I can't drink raw eggs. I've tried.
Yeah, I did once,
It feels
I did once
disgusting.
too.
just because of watching Rocky.
Yeah, that's what I did.
See how impressionable movies are? We were just talking about that too.
Exactly.
Fucking up the youth. See, they're like, I can do it. Just choking.
Nope.
Oh, what you do with my eggs?
You know what I'm gonna do with these eggs? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna cook them.
Yeah, I can't. I've got like this thing where I can't do the eggs, and I guess I have a bad gag.
Gag reflex.
Yeah, which is
Makes
good,
sense.
I was
just in
gonna
case
say.
I go to jail.
Whoa.
I don't know if they'll care.
I don't
Just
think
saying,
that.
if you're banking on that, good luck. What?
I don't think it's ever been a
If I have my
disqualifier.
doctor's
Oh,
note or-
sorry.
I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck.
Excuse me. Excuse
Let me see that note. Get your ass over here.
At a Simba series, don't watch it.
So hey, what made it bad?
Well, it was more. It's the fast food industry in general. Like, if you can do it, I love the fact that you can because I enjoy your wares. However, I do not have the fortitude to maintain
Wares?
I need my
Good day, sir. Good day.
Good day.
Can you
sir.
show me your wares, please?
What are your wares today, and what have you placed upon your dollar menu?
My underwear, motherfucker? What are you talking about?
Listen,
what kind
man.
of wares?
You want a number one? What the fuck you want, man?
No.
What is your special today? They're all right there, special 1 through 8. There you go. No, but if that's something you do, that's fine. If it's something you enjoy doing. In fact, I'm glad that you do. I just don't have the
I'm gonna
ability.
turn into an apologetic video.
Well, no, it's not an apology. It's more an apology for me doing a bad job because I probably made some folks sad. Like, I gotta hurry. Oh, you need to get this. Well, let me just get it. I felt like
I'm sure
I
they're
was
fine.
I was
They're
the
like, I hate this
slowest
shit
maker of Orange Julius's ever because I always wanted to make sure it was perfect. It was exactly right. Everybody had the most wonderful experience until you get that line of like
you
20
want
people,
those.
Yeah.
and then you just go, well, never
Jim's
mind.
in there like this. Like, dude, what
We
are you
just had
doing on
this
my
time.
drink,
You should have
man?
been on YouTube.
What are you doing on my drink?
Don't worry about it, yo. Got you. That
Damn,
blender's
I love it when that guy.
That blender's going. Watch it. Cap is off. It's still going. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of that stuff. There was a little bit of a presentation to
Like
it. It's kind of
cocktails, man? You
a
like
little.
Tom Cruise?
I don't think I was popping it off my shoulder or
See,
anything,
shut up,
but
man.
it was definitely it was something that was an experience. I think you really do have to be good at doing that kind of stuff. And man, I enjoyed the fact that they paid me when I didn't have anywhere else to go. However, it is not a job that I did well. Thusly, I didn't really enjoy it as an experience. So
Huh?
I'll say that. Yeah.
What are we?
I'll say that fucking name. It was Barron's Restaurant.
Barrett's.
Well, I think they're out of business.
They are out of
business.
business.
You can say
Shitty
it.
owners. It was shitty, man. Like, I was a dishwasher. And, like, I didn't mind dishwashing work. I was like, fuck it, I got a job, right? Until they left my ass. School night. I worked a Tuesday night. They left my ass there till 2:30 in the morning.
Ooh.
Finished it because the cooks weren't done in their area.
Yeah.
And they left all their shit. And I didn't know I had to clean that shit up, too.
Oh.
And yeah. And so they, like, waited to clean up their shit. And I was like, oh, hell no. Y'all ain't fucking me over like that. Can't do this. Never worked that. Never worked food again.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd always
That was
wanted
the
to
food.
job?
Yeah, that was the only food job. I didn't like how they handled the food. It was gross. So it was my bad first experience.
See, my first job was Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And I worked there for like 2 months, I think it was.
Sounds right.
And then I got my check and I was like, I'm out.
Thanks for the money, yo.
No, yeah.
And then I got another check after that. I was like, what?
You keep
That was my first job.
Yeah.
So.
So you didn't know the little attrition of time in a 2-week period. Oh,
Well, because I didn't really need a job.
Yeah.
You know, when you're young like that, you don't really need a job. You just
Yeah,
have
totally.
money.
You're doing it so you have to spend money so you can get the stuff you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was 2 jobs that I had for one day. And one was McDonald's. I remember this very specifically. And I only lasted 2 hours. Because I went in there and they're like, hey, I was excited, first day. And they're like, hey, we just need you to sit here and warm up the buns. I was like, what? I was like, what?
Like,
Yeah,
these-
they were
these
like,
guys
yeah,
stay warm.
you just stay here and you heat up the buns as we need them. And that was my job for the day. Like,
Oh, shit.
Well,
so
there it is.
That's
after 2
terrible.
hours, I was like,
Well,
I'm going to break,
there
and
it
I never
is.
came back.
Well, you better take them
Man.
buns off. Anyone see Jim? He's a homeless buns.
Needless to say, that McDonald's burned down. I wasn't there doing my job.
Was it the same day? Because, I'm just going to say they may have solved the case.
Well, and then I had a dishwashing job, so and it actually was. I thought it was Furs, but it was Country Buffet.
Oh, I remember that joint.
And I went in there and I'm like, and they gave me, they walk you around. They're like, oh yeah, they make it seem easy and stuff like that. And then they're like, here's a dishwasher. And I'm like, phew, you got a dishwasher and I'm not hand washing them?
This is better than at home.
Oh yeah, because under the
Except-
impression, I thought like back in the day.
Damn, you thought you was gonna be in those.
Yeah,
Boston
just
Celtics?
old
Damn.
school, like-
I ain't got time for that, Jim. Gee, we need them plates. I'm working on it.
Where's your hot gloves? Where's your hot gloves?
So, anyways, it was a school night, and I was the same exact scenario, except for a Country Buffet is an all-you-can-eat place.
My motherfuckers
So
ain't leaving.
those dishes kept coming and coming and coming. So it was just crazy.
Yeah.
And some of those plates only had like one thing on
I
them.
know.
I'd be so upset. I'd be
Like,
like,
motherfucker, you better put something else
You
on that
should've-
motherfucker plate.
You should have just finished that. I don't know.
but that was pretty tough. And then I didn't get out of there till 3, and then I had to be at school the next day
Totally.
at 7. So
That's what I was like. That ain't gonna work for me.
then I was just dragging.
Oh man.
And that was my last day that I worked there. So,
Man.
any other jobs?
Man, okay. Well, I did do a little bit of so I worked many.
Wait. You no street working, right?
Well, you always got to work
one
that
time.
street, pound that pavement. No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, man. Like if you're a gigolo or
Drew was working the block.
or
apparently,
street pharmacist.
well, no. Apparently, in my family, a lot of that work it was the pimp side actually.
Ooh.
So I found this out recently.
Recently.
Yeah,
Oh, snap.
back in the
Trying not to incriminate himself.
the 1910s and
Damn.
20s or what have you.
1910s.
Yeah, I
Shit.
had a family of folks that maybe operate in the levels of ill repute and making sure to run the top of that game.
Wait
As
a
it
minute.
were.
Isn't that where they have horses and stuff like that?
No, man. No, man.
They had some horses back in 19.
I mean, I'm sure they did, but I'm just saying. Horses just came into being back in 1942. They were just bang. There you go. I don't know how
I
they
was say,
called
was it
what
like countryside or was
No,
it?
like it was.
All I saw was a
I'm just saying.
pimp
in
hat
the-
with some overalls.
Well, I was just thinking it probably was something like that.
Well, I'm just
I
asking
mean,
because
I'm
did you
just-
have to honk the horn or did you have to make the horse go?
Hey,
I don't, man, why you acting like I was there?
I don't know. Maybe you got pictures. I'm trying to get it.
I do have pictures of family members with zoot suits, but not these particular individuals.
Gotcha.
So, but as far as I know, and I won't get into sides or whomever, but there's a contingent in my family that were very.
I'm a hustler, baby.
There you go. They would probably talk to Kansas City Slim and say, hey, young buck, I'll tell you how you do this for real. You know what I mean? So,
So how do you find that out?
oh,
Like when
it's
you go looking down your family tree.
It's a family
Like,
tree.
just pimps.
Pharmacist,
street pharmacist.
warehouse worker, pimp.
Damn.
Well, apparently
Not
that
just
was,
any pimp.
well, it's just,
Andrew, do you know you come from a long line of pimps?
you gotta run the game right. You're doing it all wrong. It's like Teen Wolf, you know. You go ahead and you go in the bathroom one day, you get that issue, and like, I can't, Dad, don't come in here. Next thing you know, you pop up with a zoot suit. You turn out, Dad got a zoot suit on too, and he's like,
so it's like Teen Wolf.
So you can't control the pimp.
man, you can't control it.
Drew just at work, all of a sudden turn pimp on somebody.
Hey, straight to spots. I'm afraid of his pimp hand.
Come inside for your one-on-one. Bitch,
What's he telling me?
No one-on-one.
You don't know nothing about this one-on-one, baby.
I understand why you have problems at your other job now. Yeah, baby. Do you want some of this orange Julius?
I got something for you. Apparently you haven't had enough orange Julius, baby. I'm about to be your orange Julius, you know what I mean? I don't know why everything turned into Cat Williams impression, but that's gonna be it. But okay, so in my actual sorry. It was well, now the real story just doesn't sound as good.
I know.
I was doing some cold calling for a political candidate. I did that for about 2 days, and that was the worst thing I've ever done.
So what did you have to do? Like call people and say what?
Yeah, well, basically it was about a measure, and then also about a candidate that was running. That was probably like, I want to say maybe 2010, somewhere around there.
You motherfuckers call me one more time.
You've taken like the worst jobs, like the people that people hate.
I had to get that cash, man. That was all that mattered until I found another job that wasn't one that I hated.
I bet you there was one guy that pulled paper off his car that you put on there and got a phone call from you at the same time.
Fortunately, it was many years apart, so it might still been the same guy. But, you know, different points in his life. Different points.
He's just harassing this one dude. I know his voice from somewhere.
That handwriting, I can see that.
As he's drinking orange juice.
Y'all don't put raw eggs in this no more.
What happened to the raw eggs, man? This ain't no
So
good, man.
what's the best job you've had?
Best job?
Wait, and you can say your current job just in case they watch. In case they watch this.
Well, it's not
get
anything
fired,
like that.
you know?
I think there's always a point that you should be looking forward to whatever your next level is. So
this
I can't.
Needs to get into politics.
Hey, there you go. Philosophical. I got to make sure I'm ready. So if I do need to run for office later on, people don't feel bad. So, although I don't think I've got a good past for running as a candidate.
You'd be surprised.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I don't have enough. I don't have that
Been
big.
in jail?
No.
You good?
I don't have that big educational background, but you know, I guess that's okay. Anyway, but no, I think there's always not necessarily better, but there's always you make whatever job you happen to be in at the time your best job, or at least the best job you could do for it. So I can't really say that any one particular job is the best, but the ones that paid me well, I enjoyed. I enjoyed ones that paid me well. You know, I worked for a lot of corporations that people aren't necessarily fond of right now.
Damn, son. You gotta start working for these harassing places.
Well, not harassing places, but they're places that unfortunately have a lot of political say and also have a lot of economic say, things like that. So it's working for extremely large corporations is interesting because there's a lot of freedom as an individual within that group. But I think as you go up the ladder in companies like that, there's a tendency to be a little bit more restricted because of the corporate culture that you end up in. So I can't say that they were bad or worse, just that there are some that paid me well and some that didn't. That's all.
In other words, you're not telling me. You're not going to tell me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that.
What about you, Charles?
I think where I'm at right now, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Big bomb, man. Ooh.
What is that?
Maybe I shouldn't say that because then I'm gonna tie them to the sofa. We talk about some subjects.
So what you can say is,
not yet.
it's like, oh, don't worry, it's coming.
So you saying you may end up on my sofa permanently?
I'm gonna be
Let me
on
take the worst
sofa.
job I've ever had. Yeah. I want to revamp my list. Can we do a do-over?
Look, man, I got fired. I'm gonna have to stay on your sofa.
Yeah, I can't go home after this.
So why do you like it?
Oh man, the atmosphere, man. Like, yeah we get to play.
What kind of work? How about that? You can talk about the kind.
I am a senior research developer.
He already said the name.
I know he
He
didn't.
said
necessarily-
bomb pop.
That's sweet. We'll
No, I
see.
didn't say it. Oh, thanks for having my back.
There you go.
Shit,
There you
I fucked
go.
that up. I fucked that up.
I
Didn't see that,
I'm trying to help you.
You messing up.
I'm new at this game, man. I'm new at this game.
So you do what? Your new job?
We get to see what the future lies, so we get to play, see what's feasible. Yeah. And then
So
we
like
get
a
to-
psychic?
Not a psychic, but maybe a builder.
You work for Miss Cleo?
Miss Cleo,
Don't you know?
I'm sorry. I know you knew I was coming in here. I don't know why I do this every time. I do this every
Wouldn't
time.
that suck if you
That
work for a
would suck.
psychic?
Miss Cleo said, I already know.
I already know.
I know who you are. Sit down, Charles.
And no, we're not gonna do it. There's no money in that.
It's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Here's your last paycheck, boy.
You were gonna work here for 5 years.
That sucks. And you go to the interview, and it's like, we just need you for 3 years. I see you.
That's
fucking up.
all you got.
That's right. You were gonna fuck up.
Don't mess with Teresa. Stay away from Teresa, boy.
You can't.
She's bad. She's gonna go ahead and make you feel weird.
But you will do it anyway.
That'd
That'd be terrible. Yeah.
It's like, how does this happen? Yeah, I'm
But-
glad that knowing the future and work doesn't happen. So it's easy.
That would suck. There'd be no fun in that.
See in the future?
Hell yeah.
That would be the
I don't want to
worst.
see the future.
I used to think it would be awesome. Now it just sounds terrible.
That sounds terrible.
You're gonna be good in some aspects. Lotto numbers?
Yeah,
You'd
but
be waiting for that day.
that okay.
That
That was,
fucking quit everything.
that's
and
a
then you can't
scenario
buy a
I-
ticket. You just changed everything.
that's
and you're
true.
like, fuck.
That's a scenario I've
That
always
was-
wondered about though. Like, what if somehow you were a part of that information and you knew just that one little piece of the future? What
Like,
the
what
heck
would you
would
do?
happen? Yeah.
I dream about winning the lottery all the time.
Oh, no, I get it.
Dreams are good. You
Doing outros.
All right.
Oh no, man! This is the latest we've done it.
I know. I felt it like when you were talking. I was like,
Really, we're now everybody's
I'm trying to
just
stay
all
awake.
over
I'm
the
trying to
board.
stay
now.
awake right now.
Fucking lights to get off.
I'm sweaty. I'm not smelling
That he
good
is making me comfortable.
I'm not smelling good anymore. It's over. It's
Okay, watch 3 men sleeping on the couch.
Exactly.
The sofa.
Oh,
So
man.
that is it. We had to do 2.
We gotta do 2
Two outros?
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
right.
way-
We didn't close the other one.
Yeah, because I got to close
Yeah.
the other one off, and then I
Gotcha.
can't use the same one.
Yeah.
We use
I
the
can
same
dub
clothes.
it. I can do Japanese.
Ooh,
Oh,
konnichiwa.
Doyogato, Mr. Roboto.
All I know is things that people Japanese people say in songs.
I don't even know that, man.
Okay, so bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
All right, looks like we had ourselves a fantastic night tonight. Yeah. So I had a good
I'm taking over.
I'm the boss now.
I collect the checks.
Surprise, motherfucker. I got
It's my pie,
surprise,
motherfucker.
Don't realize, motherfucker.
Close your eyes, motherfucker.
There you go.
Hypnotize, motherfucker.
Bedtime, motherfuckers.
Exactly. So that's how we do it. Dang right?
This is how we do it.
Yeah. So what do you think, Gina? How do you think we did tonight?
I rate us from a 1 to 10. I'd say a 20.
Bang, bang, bang.
Everybody's doing that. Where's that coming
I hear the kids doing it. I'm like, damn.
from? Really? Everybody is now. I think it's a YouTube thing.
It must be. We've there we go. All right. So I think we made it on the meme train, but this is I guess us driving out tonight. So
That's what happens when you get all guys trying to
exactly.
do some vines right here.
Exactly. So we're apparently we're signing out for the night. So hopefully you'll
We
meet us on
are
the next
signing
edition.
off because we are tapering off with the
There you go.
Apparently. You guys remember that?
No. No.
That little kid? Apparently. Like I say that every 5 seconds. So every time you guys said I was going to say it.
Oh. Actually, but I think we
We're
did
down
okay.
another rabbit hole.
Here we go.
Well, looks looks like we're.
Yeah, taper it out.
So that's what it sounds
Somebody
like.
hit the DJ table.
We made it to the end of the. Hey, somebody stop tapping the table.
Whoa! I don't go to those DJ parties.
Stop tapping the table.
I'm like, who's touching you, Drew?
No, man.
Stop touching me. Stop it.
I'm just saying to stop touching the table. So it looks like we
go
made
like
it.
another 30 minutes. Doing rave horns and
I
shit.
think we made it to the end. But what do you think, G?
Hey, I think we killed it tonight. I want everybody to really notice that these two are really. We're all getting really comfortable with the camera now.
Yeah.
Are we? I'd never look at it. If you notice, I'm not comfortable with this motherfucking camera, so I look at you guys.
Well, I think
He's
if
seen the
you're
camera.
not talking one-on-one, then it's okay if you're not.
Yeah, because then it's there's a whole thing.
Because like, if I'm
it'd be
supposed-
weird
if
if
I'm
you're
supposed
just
to be
like
looking
this.
like, yeah, Gene. So I was thinking like, worst job I've ever had.
Like, why is that dude
I think if-
staring at the camera?
I think if we're doing news, maybe that's the
Yeah,
way to
news
go.
is
But
fine.
I don't think
I'm
we're
new
doing
at this,
that, so
guys.
we're okay.
When we're conversating amongst each other, or like,
We should probably be talking to each other, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing.
because it'd be weird to be like, yeah, Charles, I don't, Drew, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that
That's
sounds
great.
wonderful. You remember the time when we all hung out?
Remember the time.
When we fell in love.
Whoa.
You remember?
Whoa.
You little dark girl! You and me on the phone! It's a thing! What about?
Hypnotized, motherfucker.
It's over time, motherfucker.
We made it. We fucking made it. That's
All right, let's close this out. So,
Sure,
Drew,
we did.
no, we're still working on this.
Okay.
It's a process.
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
People can find me all over the internet. But I'm not gonna
Jeez,
tell them where right now.
I got ass spots all over this shit.
Got feet shots. That's me kicking them. No, but you can find me at all kinds of things. Mostly Instagram. You can find me as Andrew Wilson or Art Angel or
Angel.
Xtronic.
Art
You can find me on those, and there's actually any combination of that will find things for me. You can see some lovely artwork and drawings that I've done that I have not updated in a couple of months, but I'll make sure to do that for you soon.
Don't tell people.
And then, hey, I gotta let them know. Anyway, it's coming, so you guys take care.
Hey, wait. Is your animation that you did going to be posted?
No.
Post it.
The animation is
Post it.
That's one that if you want to see more things that are working out with in the realm of animation that come from me, keep yourself patient because there's going to be some new announcements coming up soon.
Freak out.
Don't freak out. It's okay. It'll be just fine.
Freak out.
But more than likely, before you see anything else from me, you're going to see me back on the sofa.
The background
But in the meantime, let me hand it over to my man, Charles.
Boom. You can't find me nowhere. Boom.
It's not like
the
MC
sofa.
Hammer.
Except the you can't
find
me.
me.
You can't find me. You can't find me. My vision.
Oh my god.
My identity.
You can't find me. I'm online. You can't find me.
I'm online. I don't know what you want to do. I gotta find. Everybody gotta get out.
My best line rip, you a snake, I'm a mongoose. Oh shit.
Alright, and that's me signing off.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at...
Hey Gene, where can they find you?
Well, I don't know, Bobby.
What site is this? You
Can they find you online?
on Facebook? Wow.
Or what about Facebook?
That sounds great.
Well, you know, Timmy, there are times where I can't even find myself.
I hear you.
We all have those moments.
Hey, what's the name of this channel?
Oh shit, we're gonna do these outros, man.
Fuck, you can find me at Def by Art, Def_by_art76.
Now is that deaf
On-
here?
No, Def.
Oh, deaf.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Nah.
deaf.
Death.
Huh?
Cause I'm bad.
I can't hear you.
That's right.
I can't hear
I was
you.
so trying to
Hey, I'm gonna cut
do that
that
too much.
Bye, motherfucker.
Oh, you getting turned off, dude.
Oh shit.
That part's getting cut out.
They gonna repo the
That's getting
sofa.
cut out.
Nah, the sofa's mine. The sofa's mine, motherfucker.
It's silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far.